guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashi Adani and for today's video we're going to be doing a full face of new launches. So let's get started. I'm so excited to be doing this video because out of all of these products, I think only two I have tried before. Everything else is brand spanking new, and we're talking about affordable brands, luxury brands. There are just new launches all over the place. So let me influence or de-influence you into deciding which ones are actually worth your money. The first product that we have here is the Insight Halo Glow Illuminator. सबसे पहले Charlotte Tilbury ने बनाया Halo Glow, which was so viral. So Elf happened to dupe it at almost half the price, I think, with their Halo Glow. And now Insight has duped it at 300 rupees. I have seen so many reviews about this product online. I'm genuinely excited to try it out. I'm just gonna put one dot. I've gotten like the gold rose shade because I wanted to match my skin tone. The packaging is definitely different. Halo and Charlotte both have like a wand and this one has a dropper. So the consistency of this product is also much more liquidy. I'm going to take a clean brush and just blend it. Oh my god. I feel like an Oscar right now because look at my face, you guys. It does feel a little sticky compared to Elf and Charlotte, but finish wise I feel like this one is way more intense compared to those two. Those two are very like your skin but better. Like I used to use it all over my face with a little bit of concealer and get away with it because it just enhanced your skin, whereas this one is definitely like a highlighter. So I would not recommend using this all over your face if you have textured skin because it's going to exaggerate that texture or your pores. So only use it at the high points. That's it. So overall I think I would give this a 7 on 10. Next up, we have a foundation. This is the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. I have it in the shade L30N. I'm hoping it matches me because otherwise it's going to be sad. So the specialty of this foundation is that it's infused with hyaluronic acid. It has medium to full coverage with a radiant finish. Complexion looks natural and even. It is transfer, fade and crease resistant. It won't flake or streak and it's dermatologist tested. Lots and lots of claims for one product. It has a very liquidy consistency. I think the color looks good for me. It might be a little dark, but I think काम चल जाएगा. Wow. It's giving like the most skin-like finish ever. I love it. And I'm going to go a little overboard to like conceal a little bit of this highlighter. I can see why it doesn't why it's going to look very, very natural on your skin. Also, can you like applause my shade match? Because I think I've done a really good job for online foundation. Overall, I think I love the foundation. It has covered up all the acne. It still looks very natural, skin-like. It's not exaggerating the texture of my skin at all. It's really, really good. I would give this a solid 9 on 10. And I'm just cutting one mark because it's expensive. Next, we've got a concealer. This one is from Cuffs and Lashes. It's their Cover It All concealer. It's a liquid concealer. I got it in the shade 05, but it's seemingly too light. I'm just going to mix a little bit of my orange corrector in this so that it can even out the concealer a bit and we can still use it. This is a really nice hack, you guys. If your concealer is too light now, just mix a little bit of orange in it and it might just work out for you. This concealer is quite affordable. It's just for $3.99. It claims to have a 12-hour wear. It's self-setting, non-creasing, non-drying formula for all skin types, lightweight, medium coverage, and it reduces the appearance of fine lines. So let's test it. Bro, that's pretty damn good. That looks really, really nice. I'm just going to take a sponge and blend it all together. Honestly, that was so quick and so natural looking. I'm going to add a little bit because I feel like thoda coverage की मुझे ज़रूरत है. And I'm not treating it any differently. कोई और भी concealer होता तो I would always use an orange corrector under it. So we definitely, because I need that cancellation so that nothing looks ashy. That's really, really nice. I would give this a good 8 on 10. Next, we've got the Huda Beauty Ube birthday cake. This is what it looks like. It's the purple color loose powder. Now it's supposed to be working flawlessly for olive undertones. It's going to even out and brighten your under eye without looking like too much. So I'm just going to take this on my puff. I have tried it before and honestly I really like it. Do you see the difference? Like my under eye looks brighter, but it doesn't look ashy whatsoever, and it's the purple that kind of cancels it out. Is this a necessity though? I don't think so. I feel like any loose powder that matches your skin tone would also do a very similar job to this. If you're able to test it out on your skin before buying it, I would definitely recommend testing it, but don't buy it just for the hype of it. I feel like it's good, but your loose powder also does a very similar job. And that's about it. I do think it looks nice, so I'm going to give the Ube powder a 7 on 10. Next up, we have a contour, and I wonder which one it would be. Would it be the one I launched? So if you are living under a rock or you didn't know already, I collaborated with Tipsy Beauty. This is the PR package that went out. It has like my name on it. So we basically launched 3 shades. 2 of them are blush shades and 1 is a contour shade. So we have a violet blush which looks beautiful on deeper skin tones. We have a coral blush which looks great on fair to medium. I mean, you can use whichever one you want, but we just wanted the collection to be inclusive and to have something for everybody. And lastly, we have a contour shade which is again for like fair to medium skin tones. You can use it if you have a darker skin tone, but it won't give you the kind of definition that a contour should be giving. So why I chose to do a lighter contour shade is because Tipsy already has a really dark contour shade. It's called Maple Syrup, and I'm just gonna show you how dark this color is. And when I used it also, it felt like it was too much for my skin tone. So which is why I was like, we need a lighter shade as well. And it comes with a beautiful sponge tip applicator. The product oozes out, and I'm just gonna swatch it right next to it. And you can see how this is perfect for fair to medium skin tones because it has a more cooler texture. We're gonna try it out on camera for the first time for you guys. Just a few dots. By the way, this shade is called Chocolate Drizzle. Do you see with what ease it blends into my skin within seconds? Like, the formulation is so good, you guys. You guys are going to love it if you try it out. There are not a lot of good contours at a decent price range in the market right now, and I'm so proud to have one which is absolutely amazing. Like the payoff, the blendability, it's really good for beginners as well, by the way. And you can see it instantly sculpts my face. So yes, I am kind of biased because it's my product, but trust me, I have put months into it to make it like the most perfect product and color and undertone. So it is going to be really good. And this is what the shades look like. Definitely linking it below. Check it out, okay? And obviously the contour is going to get a 10 on 10. Next up, we have a new blush launch. There are too many blush launches right now, by the way. I think it's the product of the season. But the one that I have is from By Terry. It's their CC Liquid Blush. It has like a pen applicator, which is very new. This blush is so expensive, by the way. It's for 4,150 and I have it in the shade Sunny Glow. Let's apply it. What the hell was that? I can't see it. Like, I'm applying it. It's giving a glow. I guess you can see that, but there is no color whatsoever. It's like a highlighter. Why is this a blush? Did I get something wrong? No, it says Brightening CC Liquid Blush. It doesn't look like a blush, does it now? I'm not happy with this product. I'm going to do the other side, but I'm very confused to say the least. Maybe it's meant for like super light skin tones, and it has a beautiful like glow from within kind of glow, but there's no way you could use this as a blush and get away with it. You would have to get some color. I am really not happy with the blush. In fact, I need blush. Like when I do a full face of makeup, I really need blush. But I'm going to add some color using my violet blush because coral theek hai, dekha hua hai. I'm going to do the violet one. 3 dots and just just gonna blend it in. Do you see that? It is the most beautiful purple ever. It's nothing to be scared of. And it leaves behind like this beautiful purple tint. And it kinda looks pinkish only. Literally, that's about it. I love how it looks. Bite Everyone gets a 0 on 10 and mine gets a 10 on 10. Is that okay? Next we have an eyeliner. If you guys haven't seen already, Mars Cosmetic had this eyeshadow pan, okay? They used to call it the Northern Lights eyeshadow pan, and it was beautiful, okay? It had like a shade shifting quality which was amazing. And now they've made a liquid liner version of it which looks very fancy, you guys. Ooh, oh, it's not a liquid liner, it's just a pen liner kind of a thing. I really like the color. It applies like a dream, you guys. Like, it's like makhan. It's so smooth. Even I think holographic liners are something brands are really getting into, because Swiss Beauty has one, Tipsy has one, even Nykaa launched their holographic eyeliner, so it might be the next thing in the beauty industry. This though looks too good. It has like that blue and green shade shift happening, which I enjoy quite a bit. I really like this color. 10 on 10. Next up, moving on to the lips, we have the Vinyl Ink in. Basically, Maybelline had their Vinyl Ink lipsticks and they've launched some new shades, and they are calling it the saucy shades because they are named after sauces. Now, I'm excited to try the shade Caramel. So first you're supposed to shake it, apply. It smells like caramel. Oh my god, मैं वही सोच रही थी. I was like, where is the sweet smell coming from? Vinyl Ink, I know for a fact, one swipe application, no matter if you have pigmented lips, don't have pigmented lips, it's really going to cover everything. Once you let it dry, it's not gonna come off. Like, it's really not gonna come off. And I quite like this shade. Like, it's a nice brownie nude, perfect for my skin tone. The only thing is, don't smack your lips together unless it's completely dry. And I love that it has that natural looking shine, even though it's going to be super transfer proof. Really like this shade, and the Vinyl Ink formulation is just good, so I'm gonna give this a 9 on 10. And the last product that we have is a setting spray. Honestly, I'm so excited for this one to launch in India. It's the Infallible 3-second setting mist. 36 hours, no transfer. Let's try it out. Ooh, it's like a fine mist. It smells like alcohol. It smells like pure alcohol. And it dries up so quickly. I love that. So it didn't change the finish of my makeup, which I really like, but I want to test it on my hand to see if it's actually making my makeup transfer proof or not. So I'm going to apply eyeshadow and set it. I think it's dried up, so we're going to try smudging it. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that? That's my eyeshadow, you guys. What the hell? Like, if I apply it again and I smudge it, it's going to wipe off. What is this? That is definitely a 10 on 10. And this is the finished look. Actually, I'm quite impressed with the new launches that we have going around. I mean, apart from the blush, I think everything else was pretty decent. So that's really good. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, comment below and tell me which of these products you're most excited to try out. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.